You know what, Lindsay, I gotta say, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yeah, you don't sound so great.
I got a little sick last week.
I don't think that's the problem. This week we're discussing Rocket Raccoon, Suicide Squad, and Star Wars.
This place got so mean. Award season's not over yet. This year's Eisner Award nominees represent the best and brightest the industry has to offer. Whether it's the blindingly brilliant tour de force of the art of Charlie Chan Hak Chai or the buoyant girl power of the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, this year's nominees represent not only where the industry has been for the past year, but where it's going next. The winners will be announced at the San Diego Comic-Con in July.
Iconic Teen Titans illustrator George Perez recently offered fans an update on his condition after a heart attack led him to cancel his appearance at East Coast Comic Con. Perez wrote his fans a letter where he stated that though his condition makes him unable to attend cons in the near future, he will still continue drawing. We here at Comics Verse wish him a speedy recovery.
Originally slated to release May 10th, The Button Part 4 will now release the following Wednesday after a writing shakeup. The Flash writer Joshua Williamson stepped in to take over Batman number 22 after he and regular Batman writer Tom King agreed that Williamson would better handle the reunion between Bruce and Thomas Wayne. But these extra duties put The Flash on hold. The Flash number 22 will now arrive in stores on May 17th. The next big crossover begins this week with Titans number 11. The multi-part story is titled The Lazarus Contract, taking after the classic Marv Wolfman George Perez new Teen Titans storyline, The Judas Contract. In Titans number 11, Deathstroke targets Wally West, believing that the Flash's mysterious return holds the key to another possible return. The Suicide Squad is back this week with a new member to boot. Suicide Squad number 17 sees the induction of General Zod, who spends most of his time destroying things and shouting, "Kneel before Zod." It's great fun. For an exclusive preview of this issue, head over to comicsverse.com.
It's a hard knock life when you look like trash-digging vermin, but when you're Rocket Raccoon, that's the least of your problems in Al Ewing's Rocket number 1. He thought he was doing right by life when an old flame shimmies her way back into his world. Soon, everyone's favorite foul-mouthed bag of fur is pulled back to the world of clever crimes and bank-busting heists. It's a high-stakes game, and it's Rockets to win. If you're looking for quality and quantity with your hard-earned cash, and you happen to be a Deadpool fan, well, you're in luck. Check out this week's Deadpool number 30, a massive 80-page story about the Merc with a Mouth and his latest shenanigans. In space. Coming to a cantina near you is a new Star Wars series by Marvel titled Star Wars: The Screaming Citadel. This adventure is set to cross over Dr. Aphra with the main Star Wars comics. Writers Jason Aaron and Kieran Gillen described this new comic as a cross between horror and gothic fantasy. What a badass combination.
Marvel came out with a statement on May 2nd imploring readers to be patient with the Secret Empire storyline. Nick Spencer's Secret Empire has been controversial from the start, rewriting Captain America as a double agent for Hydra, an organization that has always been more or less a direct allegory for the Nazi Party. In the statement, Marvel said, "We politely ask you to allow the story to unfold before coming to any conclusion." Little news about fan reaction to the statement has surfaced, but we here at Comics First think it should go over well with anyone concerned.
Check out the upcoming Renato Jones Season 2. The comic, written and drawn by Kari Kyle Andrews, follows Renato Jones, who sees corruption in upper-class society. Becoming the deadly assassin known as the Freelancer, Renato deals justice against those who've become corrupted by wealth in an art style that's a cross between gritty, graphic, and violent. Check out our reviews of the first season on our site and pick up the new season when it hits the shelves May 10th. If you're looking for a comic that moves past the stereotypical horror genre, then check out Regression number 1. This new series from Image has its main protagonist descending into a world of occult, conspiracy, mystery, reincarnation, and insanity. If you need more reasons, check out our exclusive review of the first issue before its Wednesday release.
This week in Rebirth Watch, we're talking about Batman number 22, the third issue of the Button crossover. In it, Bruce meets his father Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint timeline, which shouldn't exist anymore. The issues mostly talk, with some great emotional moments, and speculation about why Flashpoint still exists. At the end, when Barry and Bruce are leaving, they see Eobard Thawne before his death. He says that he knows the power behind the Button, raising some interesting questions about that power's identity.
We return again to Staff Picks, where our team showcases a couple of our favorite comics coming out this week.
This week's pick is All-Star Batman number 10, for its narrative on the Alfred Bruce dynamic and the impressive art style that captures the story's Miami setting.
Let us know what you think of our picks and what your faves are this week. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw here, like and subscribe to the channel and check out comicsverse.com to find podcasts, reviews, interviews, and videos on everything from comics to movies to television to politics.
Here's the answer we got to last week's question.
This week's question is, looks like Marvel's new live-action series, The Inhumans, will debut in IMAX theaters for a 2-week run this fall. With that in mind, which comic book TV series, recent or old, do you think would provide the best IMAX experience?
Commandy.